Do you smell that?
No. It's okay. Say hi. Hey, mommy.
Gloria!
Alright, hey guys, it's iGloriaaa and I'm back with another video. Ooh, ooh. And this is day 4 of Vlogmas. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned and just being here with me throughout this whole Vlogmas process, because it's been a lot. Like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done, but I'm gonna do it for y'all, only for you. Anyways, so that was a lot. That was actually a whole lot, but I look so good right now. Anyway, so I wanted to start something up on my channel during this whole Vlogmas series and continue it on as far as I can, as far as I want to. You know, it's my channel at the end of the day. But it's called How Do You Feel Right Now? So pretty much this series is going to be like me talking about my thoughts, you know, more so. And not only just my thoughts, but just more so how I feel at the moment. So this series aims to promote what? Self-love, my relationship with God, and just also mental health. This is going to be the place where, you know, I really want us to be able to be in tune with our thoughts. I feel like one thing I've noticed is that sometimes we move so fast and we never get a place to just express ourselves, a place to just share how we feel about certain things at the moment and whatnot. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted this to be, this set, this area, this realm, you get what I'm saying? So, all right, so how do I feel right now? So to be honest, right now, or should I say before I recorded this video, because now I feel great, but this is my second time recording this video because the first time just wasn't it. But how I felt very insecure and alone, but yet hopeful. So how do I see myself? And like, what was the root of my insecurities? Well, pretty much, I feel like I haven't been my most confident self as of recent. I feel like I've been learning so many different things about myself that I need to work on, which it's not bad to have to work on things. It's not bad to have things that you need to, like, you know, improve. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I felt like it was just too much. A lot of things that I was learning about myself was starting to stress me out a lot. It was kind of like, bro, like, I'm not really a fan. Also, I feel like a lot of the ways that I've been moving kind of contributed to that. Like a lot of things that I would be on, a lot of the people that I allowed to like kind of share opinions in my life would definitely contribute to the way that I felt about myself. So in the midst of all this like feeling of insecurities, like, cause this has been going on for how long? I want to say since September, I've been feeling this way. And I've learned a lot from September to now that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. And a lot of this stuff I'm learning and a lot of the stuff I have learned, but I feel like one thing I really aim to do on my channel is to be relatable, not even like relatable by force, but be relatable by like nature, you know? So yeah, I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I've learned during this whole process of just being Gloria and doing as Glow does. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys a lot of the things that I learned during this whole time period and also things I'm still learning. But I just felt like, hey, why not like share this with you guys? So the first thing I learned was that your insecurities root from uncertainty. So you have to figure out what it is that you're uncertain about. What is it that's making you question the way that you're moving? Are you doing something that is out of your norm? So whatever it is that you're doing that is out of your norm, my dear, you got to figure that out and cut it. The second one was you attract what you are. Okay, or should I say you attract how you think of yourself. So pretty much if you don't see yourself as much, you're gonna only attract people who either don't see you as much or people who don't desire to push you to be more than that, or you're gonna attract people who just want to bring you down. Like they don't want you to go any further than that, but they're all still in the same collective of less than. So if you see yourself as less than, you're only gonna attract people who see you as less than. And it's like, you can't really get mad at anybody for not telling you, oh, you're tough, you could do so much more, because technically, because that's how you think of yourself, you're only going to attract that kind of company. But we thank God for grace, because oftentimes we think of ourselves as one way, but God ends up sending destiny helpers that come and like really switch it up for you, switch up the game for you. People who actually care to see you like improve, people who actually care to see you excel and grow. Yeah, I have a lot of friends like that, and I just really thank God for my friends who have been on that kind of game for me, where it's like I'm lacking, but it's like they're like, Gloria, I don't know why you're lacking, I don't know why you're settling, I don't know why you're this, I don't know why you're that. Like my friends, literally, if I tell you the kind of person oh my goodness, the kind of person my friends tell me and see me as, I just be like, where's my Golden Globe award? Come on. Like, whoa. But it's just kind of like, sometimes it takes those people bringing that mindset out of you. However, this leads to my next point though. No one can bring you out of your insecurities but yourself. They can tell you, oh, from thy kingdom come, that will be done, that you're tough, and you don't see it. Until you actually see it for yourself, you will remain blinded. And the thing about me is, like, since we're being like honest and vulnerable here, everywhere I go, like, I feel like people are always like, oh yeah, Gloria, this and that, this and that, this and that. Like, oh, you know, Gloria, you've inspired me, or, you know, my daughter just loves you, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this is out of no boast whatsoever, like, at all. But it's just, to me, I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? Like, I realize we listening to people say these things, I'm like, I don't see what you're saying. I don't understand. But whatever it is, cool. Thank God for your life. And then I don't know. I actually don't. So it's just kind of like, to me, sometimes I will hear these things and I just kind of like shut down, because I'm like, I really don't understand what they're saying. But then it's like, that's why we're in constant pursuit to have an understanding of who it is that we're supposed to be in this life. So it ultimately helps in those kind of situations. But like I said, no one can bring you out of your insecurity but yourself. Not that boy, not that friend, not that group, not that organization, not that position. None of that can bring you out of your insecurity but yourself. Until you start to claim certain things about yourself, it's just all fleeting. All that stuff is fleeting until you get it. And then the next thing I learned was that you can't give what you don't have. So if you're involved with somebody, or like in a friendship, or you're mentoring somebody, anything that deals with a second person, if that person desires security, if that person desires love, if that person desires encouragement, and it's something that me and my roommates were talking about yesterday, if you don't have those things, you cannot give it. You know, like, you have to really build your supply of those things, of security, build your supply of happiness, build your supply of joy, so that you can be able to help and give it to somebody else. But until your supply is built, right, dear, like, you can't give it, and you're only running on E and less than E. So anything that's less than E is not moving, because you're empty. So what are you actually giving? The fifth thing I would say is that I learned was that self-love is definitely a daily practice. Like, sometimes you actually have to reposition your life to give room for self-love. One of the things that I did this morning, okay, if you're looking, this morning I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna look cute. And then in the midst of me getting up, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pray first. I prayed, took a shower, listened to some music. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna dress kind of grungy. But I was like, no, I wanna feel like a bad bee. I don't wanna feel bougie. I wanna be bush and bougie. I day by day, do your own, I do my own. So you know what I did, y'all? I got up. I have this little cute sweater, and I'm going to tell y'all all about this sweater and the other things that I bought for the season later in another vlog. Miss, make sure you subscribe. But yeah, so I got this really nice sweater, and I was like, yo, like, this sweater is so cute, nice quality. It's not a haul, but this sweater, bro, I can give myself a hug. I feel like a teddy bear. Anyways, but like, real life, I said I'm gonna look cute. I'm gonna put some makeup on, just a little bit of makeup on, just I wanted to glow a little bit, you know, have a little natural glow, eyebrows done a little bit, you know. I just wanted to look very refreshed and, you know, like, CoverGirl. Maybe it's Maybelline, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to give them refreshed, you know, awoke, like, awaken. My grandma is not doing me today, I'm sorry. Anyways, but like, honestly, I just got up and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna feel myself today. My nails are done, my hair is nice, my eyebrows and everything is just looking, my skin is clear, I'm losing weight, look at the collarbone. But no, but like, y'all, like, you have to literally get up from your bed and just be like, today I am going to feel myself. And some of the things that I do to feel myself, I like cooking. I love cooking. I like to do makeup. I love to record videos, hence the reason why I'm doing this now. I love to look nice. I love to be on FaceTime with friends that motivate me. I love to inspire people. I love to call my family. I love to watch films. Tonight, by God's grace, I will watch a movie tonight.
Okay. Whatever you say.
And I think I have a paper that's due tomorrow. Anyways, I will watch a movie tonight. I will type my paper. I like to feel productive. I like to cross things off my to-do list. So I definitely went to bed around like 8 in the morning. At least I washed my clothes though. Back to the video. So it was just one of those things where it's like, bruh, and that's what a shoddy is on. And that today I decided I am loving myself, and that's that on that, period. This makes me feel good. And so I was able to ask Instagram, what do they do when they're feeling down, when they need a reminder of their love and how much they love themselves. So I'm gonna share some of the things that they put on Instagram. So give me a second. All right, cool. So I'm gonna insert some of the things on the side here. So Afia said, and she said she sleeps, and I feel that, girl. G2 Fly, Gideon, he said watch anime. Crystal said she prays, listens to music, eat, be alone, or spend time with friends, whichever one I'm feeling. And then Taylor, oh my God, Taylor, I haven't seen you in so long. But when you join NBA, can you just let me know? Like, don't forget us. Cool. So he said listening to uplifting music and do whatever it is that brings me happiness, which is basketball. Okay. And then Sam said talk to Gloria. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Understand? I don't want to hear it. Nonsense. And then Davina said, girl, I drink juice and listen to worship songs with earbuds in. That's really the key. And then, listen, this person, who is but I am, freed. You're freed, yeah? Free me. This whole Hi Gloria, check out my music/page. I checked it out. It's lit. But, like, you said it. Y'all, I'm going to do another video. And this who is but I am, freed, dude, check out his music page. That's all he wants. If you see the other video I have, this man has told me to check out his music page with different emojis. And I commend him for promo, but like, bruh, stop. Anyways, but yeah, so I really like what you guys shared as far as like what you do to bring yourself out of a mood, or how you show yourself love. And if you have any other tips for anybody, leave them down below so that people can like see and learn from them and everything like that. All right, so, but my next advice also was that you need to do something. Okay, and idle mind is a devil's playground. So if you see yourself just chilling, like you've been in the bed for too long, you've overslept, you're sleeping too much, like bruh, like you need to get up and do something. I've noticed for me, whenever I don't do my assignments, don't go to class, don't record a video, I've just been chilling, I find that I'm literally very, very useless. And I noticed that those tend to also be the days when I feel like less than, very insecure, I'm very hard on myself. I'm like, well, of course, why not? Because you done let that devil just sit on you. Just let him sit on you. You let him just sit there, like that's disrespectful. He can be sitting on your precious head. So it's one of those things where it's like you always got to be on the move, even when it hurts, even when you want to text him. You want to text him so bad. You just want to, girl, just. So the seventh thing was also have people that inspire you, that you'd like to be like, that you'd like to like, you'd like to be on their grind, kind of resemble and stuff like that. So for me, people like that are like what? Sophiology, Nella Rose, Grace iGloriaaa, and Missy T. Those 4 girls, my good gracious. Those girls, and I stamp on everything, are just my aesthetic. Like I love them dearly. Like, and I have other YouTubers that I'm obsessed with and love, but it's like those girls though, like I just like the way Missy T, her eloquence, the way she moves, the way she inspires people. And then Nella Rose and Grace iGloriaaa, their confidence, their razness, they don't care. And then Sophiology, the prim and proper, bougie, bad and bougie. I love it. All together, it makes bush and bougie. I love that. So like, those are definitely my aesthetics. Those are girls that I look up to. I study their page. I look at their content. I listen to them. Like when they say certain things, I listen to how they react to certain things. And those girls are definitely people that inspire me, on a daily. And then last thing was seek God, seek family, seek true/healthy company. So people who genuinely want to see you grow, people who genuinely see more in you, people who genuinely are like, bro, like this girl is tough. You know, this girl has a lot more to attain. People who will not allow you to sit down there and do nonsense. Like, I can shout out so many friends who are like that for me. I like literally, I guess I'll shout out one specific person. Like, Amarachi, bruh. I know you're watching this video because you're that loyal, but Amarachi is one friend I know that does not take nonsense. Like, and we're both on very similar grinds, where she's also a YouTuber. She doesn't have to sit down there and try to feed me and tell me like, Gloria, you have so much potential. She doesn't have to sit down there and study my page, but she does, because she's like, oh, I see potential in this one. So it's like, you want to have friends like that who see potential in you. And your family, by God's grace, you know, you have a family that actually like sees potential in you. Like, I can't even thank God enough for my family. Sometimes you need people who care that much to help you out of your situations. Once again, disclaimer, like, everything I shared with you guys today, like, these are things I'm working on. These are things that I'm trying to, you know, these are things that I'm working on daily. And my thing is just like I said, people see me, they think, oh yeah, Gloria, da-da-da-da. But in all honesty, Gloria has a lot to work on. Gloria is not perfect. But one thing Gloria aims to do and aims to be in this life is somebody that can inspire people and be, and not only just inspire people, but inspire people under Christ, inspire people with my light, but not only just inspire people with my light, like under Christ and whatnot, but be relatable. I don't believe in inspiration without a story, without relatability. Don't come and try to inspire me if you can't be relatable. Like, and don't get me wrong, you can inspire. There's somebody out there for you to inspire, but don't tell me stuff if you're looking down at me. I like eye-to-eye relationships. So it's like, that's how I see my woman empowerment. I see my woman empowerment as, I'm not above you, we're on the same level. That type of stuff. I see it as my sister's keeper, which is another video. Be on the lookout for that. With all of these things being said, right, there are warning signs that you have to have when it comes to just all this loving yourself and everything like that. My thing is just like, in the midst of you loving yourself, in the midst of you doing the self-love thing and, you know, doing everything, taking all this advice, you want to be aware of like four essential things. The first thing is, don't become stuck up and prideful. God don't like ugly. I think pride and that stuck up character is actually quite ugly. It's a turnoff. People do not like to be around you. And what's the point of you trying to inspire people if people can't be around you? Then I have to question your inspiration. So my thing is just kind of like, yeah, you're tough, but humble yourself. Like, you look hurt. You sound dumb.
Because you're not that cute and your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
But yeah, like, don't be doing that. And then also, don't try to go through this alone. Don't isolate yourself. Like, oftentimes we think, people say, yeah, I need a sabbatical or whatever. I think that's what it's called, a sabbatical. That was definitely a trend in 2017. I feel like everybody and their mama took a sabbatical in 2017. But it's just one of those things where it's like, sabbatical, cool. But make sure your sabbatical is very beneficial. Like, don't be in isolation and don't be trying to have isolation periods so much. Like, that's one thing my sis Angie told me. She was like, bro, like, don't be going into that space of isolation too much, because oftentimes when you isolate yourself, you're only giving yourself that time to think about those thoughts. Like, you're literally just giving yourself that time to ponder on the thoughts that you're trying to run away from. So it's not isolation. There's a fine line between isolation and taking a break. And I believe that taking a break means that those things, like that thing that you're doing that's different, that new thing that you've involved yourself into, or, you know, just that habit that's causing you to feel like you're less than, you're just gonna just take a break from that. Those activities you're involved in, like, you're just probably gonna slow down a bit. Not to say go to your room and lock your door and whatever. No, there's time for that. That's at night when you should be sleeping. But my thing is just kind of like, taking a break is a difference. It's so different than isolating yourself. You don't need to run away from your friends. You don't need to run away from people. But what you need to do is just slow down, pull back a little bit, pull back small. And I think if you're anything like me, you can be an extremist. If someone says, take a break, I'm going cold turkey. You ain't gonna hear from me. But if someone says, pull back small, don't exude too much pressure. You have to explain to me. So literally just think about it like this. Pull back small. What was I about to say? Then don't make an idol out of the people that you're inspired by. There's a huge difference. A defined line between admiration and idol worshiping. Some of y'all are damn near idol worshiping out here. Literally, relax. You don't need to look like them. Your content doesn't need to look like them. They can inspire it, but it doesn't need to look like it. So you need to, like, yes, there's things that they do that you admire, but take that and turn it into your own thing. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, nothing's new under the sun, but creativity is key. So yes, a lot of ideas, every idea is recycled, but how you represent it is what matters. And then the last one was be easy on yourself. So like, this is all a process at the end of the day. Like, you're not going to get it off the first round, off the first month, off of this. Like, as human beings, we are constantly working. As a living thing, we are constantly in work, constantly adapting. The minute you stop working, you're dead. So I pride myself in knowing that I'm working. I hope you can pride yourself in knowing that as well. So with all that being said, cut yourself some slack. You're not going to get it tomorrow, and you're not going to get it now, but you will get it eventually. So just breathe. You fumbled. Okay, that's fine. Chill though. As long as your mindset is on, this is what I want, continue to move. If you don't see yourself as someone that is worth more, you will be given less and you will be okay with it. So you have to change your mindset. I was listening to a sermon one day, and he said a lot of this stuff that we face in our walk is literally a mental thing. Yes, it's spiritual, but there's a point in your mind where it's like you have to really accept, like, I'm tough. I'm this. God has called me for this. For me to stop this, I need to think like this. It all starts with your mind. So I'm just in pursuit of trying to train my mind. Am I perfect? No. But if you ever talk to me, you'll know that, like, Gloria's just trying to train her mind and reposition herself in a way where this stuff will make sense. But yeah, that's that for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just share your tips down below. What are your thoughts on, like, this whole thing? I hope this is something that, you know, we can all just get into. I really just want to really promote mental health. I'm going to promote this stuff on my channel for you guys to have a safe space to really talk about things like this. And yeah, so just let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know how you get out of your funk, how you're dealing with insecurities and whatnot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.